Hi, I'm Gino Frank, the assistant coach for Gettysburg College Wrestling. I'm here today with Greco, one of the athletes from Messiah, one of the wrestlers from Messiah. And in addition, I've been a Greco-Roman coach for Pennsylvania on two of their national teams, the head coach in 2007 and 2008 when PA won the national championships. And I currently coach with Minnesota Storm and their junior national program. We're going to go over first some of the drags that are real good for Greco-Roman to get one-point takedowns, and then we're going to show some of the body locks that we work and we drill and we train with for some of our bigger throws. And then we're going to take you down to the mat and show you two Greco-Roman lifts that are really effective and really becoming very popular in the country today. So we're going to start first with our drag series. One of our first drags. We'd like to take our underhook position here, and we're going to battle and control the wrist on this side. We're going to make this our opponent feel as if we're going to drive with this underhook. We're going to jack him up with it. From that position, we're going to actually basically lighten up our underhook, and we're going to slide it right down to the tricep. In this position, keeping our head in position, creating a space between our bodies. When we release and bring this down, it opens up a nice drag. We come in, we catch the arm, and we drag right underneath. We always drag with our pressure coming down to the mat. So we're going to pump this underhook up. And when we slide here, it creates that space where we can hook the arm. We're going to take that down to the mat. As we come down to the mat, we catch the hip, and we bring him right down to where we're going to work for our gut wrenches from there. Okay, so at a faster speed here, we take this underhook up, we pop it, drag, and we bring it right down to the mat. It's a nice little drag that we've been using very effectively in recent competitions. Okay, one more time on this. We come in, we pop it up, we slide it down, catch the tricep, quick, we put all of our weight, we sag, and we attack the hip. One of our Greco-Roman drags. This angle, you'll see our underhook. We'll jack our underhook up, drive it in. We're going to bring it down, slide down to the tricep, creating space between us, catching that tricep, sagging our weight, and attacking the far hip as we bring him to the mat. So from this angle, quick, here, drag, attack. Right down the mat. Great Greco-Roman drag for a good score. It's often a Russian 2-on-1. We take our Russian tie, usually from a collar tie. Sometimes we just attack with hands, and we take our Russian position and drive our head into his ear. So if he attacks our head, coming inside, prying inside, driving my shoulder into the back of his tricep and elbow, and I'm putting this down in my pocket. Now, one of the things that we've done with our Russian is we take the underhook and we clamp right on top of his forearm and we drive this into his chest, welding our body to his arm in the Russian tie position. Now, from here, it's very similar to our underhook drag. We're going to get him thinking that we're going to drive into him to look for a push out. As soon as we get a little bit of a push back, all right, we're going to take this hand that we've basically hit him in the chest with. We're going to put this down into our pocket, right here, and quickly snag the tricep. And the same principle, we're going to sag down and attack the hip to the mat. So once again, we're driving in with this Russian. When he pushes back, we pocket, catch, and we drag it right to the mat. Quick view. In here tight, push, catch, and drag. Right down to the mat. Jet forehead. From the opposite side, take our 2-on-1. We're driving in, we pocket, catch, hip, and drag. Quick motion. Drive, catch, mat. Our pump and hand fight series is off of controlling wrist ties. One of the things we like to do in Greco is come out and control the hands and attack the wrists. We're going to attack both wrists of our opponent, and as we do that, we're going to drop our shoulder about an inch or so lower than our opponent's shoulder. So we're going to come in, we're out looking for our hand fights, we're going to attack the wrists. When I do that, I drop my shoulder here as I control both wrists. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to catch the tricep from this side. As we do that, we're actually going to step with our outside foot. So from in this position, I've got both of Craig's wrists. From in here, I'm going to catch that arm. As I do that, this foot becomes the planted foot and the drive foot. So I'm going to catch the tricep. I'm going to drag it down. As I do that, I'm going to step with my outside foot. I'm going to step that foot to the inside of his knee, and I'm going to weld him to my head. So from our double wrist attack here, our shoulders lower, we plant the inside foot. From here, we catch the tricep. I step with the outside foot and attack the hip from this position. We drag that down. We step with our outside foot. So in here off the wrist attack, we catch, drag to the hip. From here, we pop, drive this down to the mat. And here, catch inside, pop, to the mat. From this angle, we attack the wrist. You can see my shoulder fight low. You see this foot planted. When I release and I catch, this foot comes in, hip welds to his, capture this hip, pop the hip to the mat as we drag that arm down. In here, ready to go to work on our gut.